Hey everybody, today's video I'm going to talk about one of the first wooden tools I make when I'm in camp. It's a very useful tool and thought maybe I should share it with you. I can't take credit for this design or this because I actually learned it from watching Dave Canterbury's YouTube videos a few years ago. What it is it's called the rabbit throwing stick or digging stick. It comes very useful. What you want is a preferably hardwood if you can find it. If not, then pretty much anything you can find. But you want about 1 to 2 inches thick on the edge, or all the way through. On one edge, you just cut it around, and that way, if you have to pound it in for some reason, it doesn't mushroom out. The other side, you just make it into a wedge. On the video I saw for this, what he actually did is cut it off to one side with you could use your axe, just do one cut. However, through experience that I've found is I actually cut it in the middle, so it is actually like a wedge shape. And the reason for this is it seems like it's more stable, I guess. It doesn't, if I cut it on the one side like it was, I've noticed that usually when I try to use it for digging or as a spud to get bark off, what happens is the end piece likes to break off. But I've noticed when I cut it kind of in the middle, it's stronger. That way I can do those things and it works a lot better. It doesn't break off as much. And so with the digging stick, what all can you use it for? Well, like I said, you could use it as a spud for debarking. Another thing you could do is if you're finding, like on this log right here, I don't know if you could hear it, but it's hard, but there are spots in here that have punk wood. And so what I do with this is I can wedge it in there and dig out the pieces that I want, and it makes it work really well. Another thing that I've done too is I kind of have it at an angle on the top, and I'll show you a picture of this, but instead of it being flat, I kind of have it at a sharp point on one side. And the reason for this is that way it's more easy to dig into those pieces for the punk wood. Another thing you can use this for is a baton. When you need a baton wood for any reason, you can use this to baton it with. It makes it nice and easy. Another thing you could use this for is if for some reason you're trapping and you need to dispatch small game, you can use this. Same thing with fishing. If you gotta kill the fish, you can whack them with this. So another option that I have with this is I can use it as a wedge. So if I'm batoning a piece of wood and either with my knife or an axe, and it gets stuck in that wood, I can use this because it's wedged at the end. I can use this, baton it out, that way I can get out my knife or my axe. Another thing is it's a digging stick. Like if you want to make a coyote well, or if you're digging up roots for cordage, you can use that for those. Another thing too is you can use it as a throwing stick. So if for some reason you have something up in the tree that you want to get at and you can't quite reach it, you can use this to throw and hit it. Same thing if you have an animal that's on the ground, like a rabbit or something, you want to dispatch it quickly so you can have food. You can throw this at it. It's a really great tool to use. It's very simple again to make. It's really the first tool that wooden tool that I make when I'm out there, and it just has a lot of opportunities for it. Thank you all for watching, and if you like this kind of video, if you want to learn more wooden tools that we can make to make our lives easier out in the forest, be sure to subscribe. And as always, take care, stay safe.